I'm bad at this. I think I had just told. I just told what their real initials are. Alright, so boom, check it. This what happened, right? It's like, no. Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today we're gonna be doing a story time. I thought we could kind of take a little break from the topics and just kind of like chat, you know, chop it up, girlfriend to girlfriend, because you know we cool. We here, girl. We here. You're my sis. So we about to talk today. I'm gonna share a story about a time where I was just so dumb and I played the fool and I let somebody just take all types of advantages of me. No, but so yeah, that's what we're gonna be talking about today. Maybe you can share a story below. Yeah, I have Gatorade because, girl, all types of demons got a hold of my tonsils and my esophagus and everything else, and I was throwing up all morning. I don't know what had happened, girl. I think I had ate some bad Popeyes or something, but yes, I was throwing up all morning, so I'm just drinking some Gatorade to kind of like re-energize myself and rehydrate myself, because I was throwing up so bad that literally my tonsils and throat was burning. So yeah, let's chat. So the funny thing is, me and him are actually cool. Like, we're not like, you know, it's no bad blood between us no more. I feel like it never really was bad blood between us. Although he dog walked me and played me, I never really like hated him. Like, I never felt like die, like, you know, like I never felt like that. We are gonna call him Ezra. We're gonna call him Ezra. When me and Ezra met, me and Ezra actually was friends first before we like started going out. Yeah, we was friends like before we you know, started like kicking it. And I feel like no matter what, people who know me gonna know exactly who I'm talking about. And the person who I'm talking about is going to know that is him. But I don't think that he watches my videos. Or I don't think any of his friends or anybody that is related to him watches my videos. Although, I don't know. And I don't really promote my YouTube channel on Instagram. So I doubt that he'll find this. Although, like, you know, all of this is fact. Okay? It's all fact. The first high school that I went to, I was a dancer in a band, and he was a drummer. We got into a relationship. We liked each other. Wow. We told each other we loved each other. Wow. We claimed that, well, I claimed that he was my first love. Although now, no shade, Ezra, but like, he wasn't. Like, he wasn't. When I looked back on the relationship, it was like, no, that was infatuation at the time, but like, I wasn't like in love with him. Like, I had fell in love later on, and I was like, oh, this is what it is. So yeah, no, we were not in love. I don't think he was in love with me either, to be honest, but we said we was. So it was a girl. We gonna call her Jessica, right? Me and her were cool. Like, we were really, really cool. And the first little hiccup, I guess I should say, the first little hiccup was me and the girl Jessica was cool, and Jessica told me that she was kind of like, or he was trying to like talk to her or something like that. And so I was like, supposedly that's all it was, that's where it stopped, whatever. But now that I'm looking back on it, I don't think it ever stopped, because Jessica was the same girl that, like, you know. So anyways, fast forward to like I said, he was a drummer and I was a dancer, right? So we went to band camp. I know that sounds so like band camp. No, but like, it wasn't like a nerdy band camp. It was lit. Like, being in the band was lit at that time. Like, especially being a dancer was lit. Like, being in the band was lit. Okay, so we went to band camp, and which was in the Poconos. Yeah, so we went to the Poconos or whatever, right? And so when we got to the Poconos, mind you, I'm cool with Jessica. Me and Jessica is tight, okay? So naturally, when we get to the Poconos and everybody picking out their cabins, I'm thinking that me and Jessica is gonna like get into a cabin together, right? Cause we cool, right, sis? Like, me and Jessica was cool. So I'm thinking me and Jessica gonna get into a cabin together, right? So then I'm like, what cabin? What cabin you staying in? What cabin we gonna stay in? Let's stay in this cabin. And Jessica was like, no, the band director, let's call him Lee. She was like, no, Lee won't let us. Lee won't let us stay in the same room together. So I'm like, excuse me? No. Me and Lee are like this. Let me go and talk to Lee and figure out what the tea is, okay? So I went to Lee and I was like, what's the problem? Why you saying me and Jessica can't get a cabin together? What's up? What's tea? I don't understand. We're getting a cabin together. And Lee was like, I ain't tell her that. So I'm like, strange. Something's not right. But whatever. I was cool with so many different people, and so it was whatever. The people that I was in the cabin with was my upperclassmen. Is that what they was called in high school? I can't remember. Yeah, I think they was 11th and 12th grade, and I was a freshman. So what is that? Yeah, I think that's called upperclassmen in high school. Or is that just college? I can't remember. I didn't mind. I was like, okay, cool. I'm in a room with them, in a cabin with them. It's all fine, well, and good. So I think that was the next morning or later on that afternoon. I can't remember exactly if it was that same day or the following day. But my boyfriend, Ezra, comes to my cabin. I was vacuuming my room. And when he came, he had called my name out and said to come downstairs or whatever. And I was like, all right, I'm coming. Give me a second, whatever. So then when I came back downstairs, I finished vacuuming. I didn't stop right then and there and go downstairs. I finished vacuuming the floor because I was like, whatever. You just have a seat and make yourself busy or something. I'm vacuuming the floor. So after I finished vacuuming, I came downstairs and I was like, where did Ezra go? Where Ezra go? And then they was like, I don't know. He was just down here. So immediately I thought to myself, he went to her cabin. Hurry up and go down there. So I hurried up and I was almost running down to her cabin. Once I got a little bit closer, I started to walk. And what do I see on the porch of the cabin? I see Ezra and Jessica going to a kiss. And I can hear him saying to her, you're my one and only. And then they went in for a kiss. Wait. So immediately my heart dropped, of course, but I was I knew it, and it all just came flashing back to me. And it was you didn't want to room with me because you knew that you was being sneaky and sneaking around with my dude, and that's why you ain't want to get a cabin with me, because how was you going to do that? You know what I'm saying? How was you going to do that? If you was in my same cabin, you wouldn't have been able to. So that's why sis wanted to get her own cabin and be shady down there. Anyway, fast forward. Cause I don't want this to be super long. So then I'm trying to give him another chance, which is, I don't even know why, cause he never really actually asked for another chance. I just kind of gave it up. He never yeah, he said he was sorry and all of that stuff, and we had a long, intense conversation, and he said he was sorry and all of that, right? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna give you another chance, but you can't never talk to her again, right? So I'm like, yeah, you can't never talk to her again. Don't ever talk to her. He okay, no problem, right? For some reason, everybody was outside of their cabins. I can't remember if the band director had just called everybody outside of the cabins to give an announcement to everybody or what. I can't remember, but I know everybody was kind of outside of their cabins. And I see him over at the mailbox talking to Jessica. I'm confused. Didn't I say not to talk to this girl no more? Didn't I say that? I had said that. I believe that I was there when I had said not to talk to this girl no more. So what are you doing at the mailbox talking to Jessica? I'm confused. So then I go over there didn't I say not to talk to her? I'm confused. And then he was like, I just had to tell her that we couldn't be friends no more. So I'm like... Then we had a talent show for all of the rookies. Although I was a freshman, I wasn't a rookie. So it was a talent show for all of the rookies. And so they had to put on a show and put on a performance or whatever. So he had the flashlight and he was flashing it. He would put the light on me because I was mad at him because I had just caught him talking to her at the mailbox. So he would put the light on me, and then I'm like, whatever. And then I would see the man put the light on her. I'm like, okay, this idiot is not comprehending that, like, I said don't interact with this girl, and by you putting a light on her, like, that's in some way was kind of being a little bit flirtatious, but then it was also paying some attention, and it just was too much, way more than what I asked you to do, because I asked you not to interact with her at all. I'm saying all of that stuff to just like show how many different times that he kind of just wasn't listening to what I was saying. They was talking another time, and I went up to him and I'm like, yo, like, you don't get it? Like, what's wrong? I said, like, y'all not gonna be friends. I said, don't talk to her. Like, that's that on that. Like, I'm confused as to what's going on, you know, because at this time I thought I still had my power, you know what I'm saying? I thought I still was like, you know, like, oh, he's scared to lose me type time. I thought that's where we was at in a relationship, but apparently he had got off that bus. So I'm like, I said don't talk to her, wank, 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 you know, thinking that I'm like still the HBIC. And then he was like I don't want to stop being friends with her. Like, I'm not going to stop being friends with her. Like, and then, like, mind you, he was saying this to me while she was standing right there, which made me look 30 times dumber, right? And so I'm all dumb and stupid. I wasn't prepared. I thought I was still like, you know, HBIC around here. And so when they kind of was like, we ain't gonna stop being friends, it was like, what? I was not prepared for that. Like, I thought like I was still like, you know, in control. Like, I'm confused. I don't know how to react or how to respond. Give me a second. I'm like, well, I wasn't really quite prepared to leave the relationship. And so I really like this guy. And at the time, mind you, I thought he was my first love. I thought I was so in love with him. And so I just kind of found myself like accepting the fact that they was gonna be cool, even though I knew that they wasn't just friends. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had seen them kissing. I heard him telling her like, you're my one and only, you know, all that side chick talk. I guess I'm gonna have to be okay with this then, because I'm too stupid to leave the relationship. At that point, I should have exited stage left, right, and center, but I did not. And then everything just took a turn for the worse after that. Okay, you hear me? Listen to me. Everything just was awful after that. The man was not listening to nothing I had to say. He was not respecting my word at all. Nothing that I said. I couldn't try to like put my foot down. I couldn't try to like take a stance on anything, because he like, girl, whatever. That's why I feel like when you start letting somebody kind of get over on you or do things that you shouldn't tolerate, they kind of lose respect for you a little bit, and they kind of feel like now they could do whatever because you accepting BS that you shouldn't accept. Anyways, but it gets worse, girl. Jessica had came to band practice with her nails done, and guess what she had on her nails? She had D&D on her nails. Everybody was like, oh, like, you know, it was a lot of buzz going on, and I'm like, what? Like, what's happening? And then like she got on her nails D&D. Mind you, me, oh, I'm bad at this. I think I had just told what their real initials are. Okay, well, messed that up. So she came to band practice with their initials on her nails, basically. So we're gonna say she had an E and J. So she had E and J on her nails. I think somebody told me what was on her nails, and then I went over there and grabbed her hand to like see for myself, and then I seen it, and it was like, so I'm so dumb, because obviously they were not just friends. Sharron, hello, is this thing on? Like, are you stupid? So like I was thinking to myself in that moment, I remember thinking like, why would she get that if they supposed to just be friends? So dumb. That was like another thing. I'm just trying to tell you all of the things that happened where it was just kind of like, what is I'm supposed to do? Like, I don't know, because I like him and I want to be with him and I'm in love with him. Like, what's up? They started calling each other a nickname. Now, mind you, me and him are still full blown in a relationship, far as I know, right? Like, we still together. And so they start calling each other a name. I'm gonna say it was Booby. They was calling each other Booby. Oh, Booby this, Booby that, Booby. Hey, Booby. Mind you, I'm so dumb, still here in this relationship all alone. Hello, can I get a relationship for one? Like, that's what was happening. And so they calling each other booby back and forth. They even had went and got booby hoodies, like matching hoodies that had booby on the back. Yeah, girl, they did that. And I thought that he was still my boyfriend. Like, wait. Who raised me? I don't know. Nobody, apparently. They was calling each other booby at football games when we in the stands. He looking, mind you, because we was both dancers. He looking down there, booby. She looking back, booby. And they yelling booby back and forth. But I'm sitting here like boo-boo the fool. Ain't getting no type of like attention from my own boyfriend. Like, just so stupid. So this one day after school, I don't even think we had band. I don't even think we was at band practice yet. I think that he had came home from school and then I went to his house or something. But I think that we still had band practice, but he wanted me to come to his house after school. Go to Ezra's house. Ezra sits me down. And Ezra is like, basically Ezra broke up with me. I'm like, wait. You breaking up with me? I'm supposed to break up with you. You've been cheating on me and disrespecting me and talking to this girl when I told you not to, and you the one breaking up with me? Houseway? Like, yo, my shoulder's starting to hurt. But nah, like, the stupidity and the humiliation that I felt was just too much. Okay, the man broke up with me and he was the one cheating on me. I was letting him cheat in peace. I wasn't even bothering him no more. He like, you're in the way. Like, we're trying to like kick it and you're kind of just like still here. I'm doing all of these things for you to break up with me and you're still not doing it. So let me help you out. We're through. It just was like, why was I so stupid? I just don't know. Oh, how I've grown though. That relationship really did teach me a lot. Like, honestly and truly, I learned so much from that relationship. Like, do not be letting these men just do whatever to you and think that well, don't be accepting these men doing whatever they want to do to you and think that they're gonna respect you. So yeah, that was what happened. I just wanted to tell you a little bit of my business. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up. Drop down in the comments and tell me a time, girl. Tell me a time where you played the role. If you have. Not that I want you to, just to have a story to tell. But if you can relate, let me know what's up. Yeah, so drop down in the comments. Give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you in my next one. Peace.